Hi, I'm Dr. Aruna Chauhan, a Canadian career counselor and an educator with more than a decade experience. In this video, I'm going to talk about tips for a last minute interview. Nowadays, there are more than 3 rounds or 4 rounds for certain interviews, and sometimes you don't have days or week to prepare for a job interview. If you're called in for a last minute job interview, don't assume that there's nothing meaningful you can do to prepare. Well, um, you should not leave everything on chance. Here are a few important tips for preparation. So, the first tip here is make yourself presentable. So, sometimes it's a confusing part what to wear for an interview at such a short notice. So, just have a look at the pictures on social media and the company website to see what people wear to the office, then dress up like that. It also make you aware of about the culture of the company. Next, check company's social media presence. That's very important. If you have a glance over organization's website, current use, and social media, trust me, it's going to help you a lot. Go through companies' about us page, especially for the mission, vision, and goals. To know company's corporate ethic, it's always good. News is also a wonderful way to know the updates and the various efforts company is putting to achieve. Um, and it's always good to look at their social media accounts as well. Last 3 or 4 posts, just to have an idea of the news or the messages they are giving out. So this will help you an idea of the recent events and happenings, and also what they consider as the priority of the company. If they are in news, then speak the most recent headlines in your field as well as important happening in the organization. It will help you to know a lot about the company in a short duration. Next is prepare your stories. So, almost every interview has some behavior question. Every question you are asked can be answered with a story, such as your weakness, your strength, how you manage stressful situation, how you handle customer, how you handle criticism by your superior or your outstanding achievement. So all these are the behavior question, and it's always good to think about a few stories. And but at the same time, when you are telling your story, use the star method. That's situation, task, what were the actions you took, and what were the result of those actions. The next tip here is think your connections. Well, that's important. Um, think over your connections. If anyone is familiar with the employer, or they are working in the same company, or anyone who has previously interviewed them and can share some insight with you at the last pointer about what you can expect. Focus keywords in the advertisement. That's important tip. Right before your interview, take 5 to 10 minutes to read over the original job description again. See how the keywords and the job duties align with what you have on your resume or your covering letter. In virtually every job interview, whether you have 3 weeks or 3 hours to prepare, you will need to explain why you are such a good fit for this position. That's very, very important. So, you need to know the most fundamental expectation for the position, what they are expecting, and what things you are bringing to the table of the company. So, always go through the focus keywords in the advertisement. Body language. Yes, it's important. The interview is a time to impress others. Make sure you are not so careful in what you say and how you sit that you come across too reserved. So it's not just about whether or not you can do the job. The interviewer wants to know whether they want to work with you or not. They want to get a feel of your personality. So I will suggest that you should smile and give positive reply, because when you have a smiley face, it means you are showing the appreciation for their time, and at the same time you are building good relationship with them and a good rapport with your recruiter. The next tip here is ending statement for the interview. So, this is very important. At the end of the interview, always show your gratefulness for giving you the opportunity to discuss and share your credential, your education, and at the same time, make a thanks note to them for their time and for their consideration. And the last tip is be positive. Whatever the result is, always be positive, because when you are positive, you are enthusiastic. So, hope these quick interview tips can help you to score a chance of getting hired in good organization. Good luck. Thank you so much.